Alright, hello guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Reborn. It took me a couple hours to beat this fight. I added Bugsington, and I just had to keep changing what I did. And honestly, with this one, it was really the terrain that helped, 100%. But yeah. Let's see if we can catch Meloetta. Luckily, the only Pokemon I have left is Bugsington. However, Bugsington is the only Pokemon I have left. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure she's at 1 HP. Alright, come on. Stay in the Pokeball. There we go. Oh, we got one more legendary. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Does anyone? You know, I was paying really close attention to Meloetta, for no reason at all, of course, and I noticed something. It seems Relic's song didn't transform Meloetta in the middle of battle, but it could switch forms with it outside of battle freely instead. What beauty and grace. Interesting. Okay, now I need to get Togekiss back out. I might keep Bugsington on my team just for the the false swipes. Not the Fury swipes. False swipes. Sorry. Okay, who are we going after next? You're back. Oh. There's a thing in the desert, like in the middle of the desert, a little bit to the right. No, I can't be more specific. Just fix it. And shift away the customers to go fix it. Okay. The Smeargle has the Calcin on. The thing, and I think that's where what's his face went. I guess it'll just be easier to go from here. All right. Over here. Which I had no idea that this is where it was supposed to be. All right, and then there's a trick. Might go left again, go up, then go left, then go up, then go right. No, shit. Okay, it just says to go to the door that has 2 rocks next to it. No, you're just in time. And you're the champion? Gotta say, I never imagined the likes of me coming to someone like you. Alright, do you mean you're the one who sent in the report? Leave a poacher asking for city help? And you must be Arclight. Name's Breslin. I'll try to keep this short. Me and my gang were commissioned to help acquire a valuable electric-type Pokemon. Acquire? Standard work, really, but this commissioner, she seems to care very little about what happens to me or my crew. Surely you're used to taking a few risks operating outside the law and all. It's not only that, she seems a little unhinged. It's got to the point that I don't care what happens to her, or even if we get our cut, we're out. It's too dangerous. And that's where you two come in. I can lead you right to her and my team. All I ask is a little protection from the long arm of the law. What do you say? Sure. Good. Let's accept whatever our plans are. We'll help, but I'm not promising any form of legal immunity. Well, that's everything to you, huh? Not everything. If we don't serve the law serves us. It's to keep everyone accountable for keeping everyone safe. So first we'll make sure you're safe, then we'll make sure you're accountable. Got it? I can tell this is gonna go over great. Complain later. You said your crew is in danger, right? One of us has already been waylaid. This way. I didn't expect them to be asking for our help. Can't say I care for it. But there's no turning back when someone's in need. I suspect I'm counting on you, Evian. Psychic terrain and double team. Interesting. Oh, fun. Boom, 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 boom. Usually we follow that Pokemon here. It seems it's den, so we found some big Pokemon to lure it away. We figured if they were in danger, it'd come running. And we were right. So for the sake of your business, you'll even hurt Pokemon? Hey, don't give me that. Business is business, and we've got mouths to feed. Some of us find better ways to do it. We can't all be bleeding hearts like you. For my crew, this is all they know. It's a lot rougher out here where we come from, and that's an excuse. Reborn ain't exactly spin all sunshine and rainbows all the time either. It's up to us to make a better future, not just maintain our sour status quo. And how exactly do you suggest I do that? You got any bright ideas for me? Friend, I can't solve those problems. I made my way already. Built a show from the ground up, one viewer at a time. And you better believe it's the only good thing anyone in my family ever did. But I did it. I can't show you what's gonna work for you, because if you weren't the one figuring it out step by step, then how can you say you're walking your own path? However, I can tell you that dragging 2 regional superstars who should probably be arresting you into a dimensional void to save your backside. This ain't it. Do better. I asked for your help, not your morality. It's a package deal, friend. But good advice, I promise. Try to make the most of it. Look, let's just focus on getting to the exit. The ground in this area reacts to an electric current that seems to make some pathways float. There's certain stones that need to be activated to move forward. You'll know them because they stand taller than the others around here. I don't imagine heroes like you will have any trouble tracking them down. All this to get to your crew? I asked one of the guys to create a discharge and knock the pathways out so we wouldn't be followed. Safer that way, but no worries. If you touch the stones, they should light right up. Uh-huh. Why don't you press ahead? Preston and I are going to hang back and have a bit more of a talk about where their little team is going. You mean where we can bring them to be safe from that woman? And other things. I did not mean to walk back in there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. I found a path. Where'd it go? Hey. Oh, well, that's not the right way. Boom, 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 boom. I thought it was going to lead to that other... This way? No. This way? What does this do? Nothing. How do I get down there? Okay. Interesting. Is you the one giving us a hand? Hope our boss hasn't given you a hard time. They can be a bit rough sometimes. I remember that next time you pay, Ain. Oh, I remember that next time payday, Ain. Glad to see she hasn't gotten on your case for lying down the job, buddy. Funny's always breasts. Those marks don't look great. Was it your employer or the Pokemon that did this? Little from column A, little from column B. Neither of them much seemed to care if I was standing between them. Hence the intervention. It's gonna need some medical help double time. The others are still out there. We chased the thing through this area into a forest of some kind. Even now, they might still be in jeopardy, huh? Let's get your friend out of here. I can at least offer some basic first aid, but the first step is to step back to safe ground. I mean, I'm gonna have to leave it up to you to find the rest of their team and get them out. There's 3 more of us. Further in, no doubt, and heads harder than any shield on. I doubt they'll pull out without a fight, but better to lose to you than end up like this lout. Real funny. You can jape where you're in better health, my friend. When you're in. For now, get on my back. We're getting you out of here. I'll lead the way. We'll get him cleaned up in the span of 2 commercial breaks or less. You just close your eyes and hang tight, Ein. Let's go, let's go. Oh, and one more thing. You may have borrowed a few megastones from our past employers, so you may end up having to fight 1 or 2 of those. But a good fight, champ. I'm sure you're capable enough. They bought megastones or I bought megastones? Because I haven't bought any megastones. What's this way? Nothing. How do I get down there? This is how I get down there. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Where's the... There it is. Again. I don't like the ... again part. Ah, I see. Have you unactivated the pillar and wondered how many more arbitrary obstacles they would have to get through before the next interesting thing happened? What the fuck? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Aha, this way. Anything in these things? Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. As Evian activated the pillar, they wondered exactly why their actions were being narrated in such a peculiar way. But really, they should have been wondering why the narration had ever been normal in the first place. Also, how does one even activate a pillar? It's a pillar. How do I... Is there anything over there? Hold on. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. No. Okay. No. There it is. Anything over there? Anything over there? Bow, 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 bow. Anything up here? Ooh, there's an item over there. Oh, we gotta do it. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Aha! Max Bell. I don't need those. I have plenty of those. Where the hold on. Am I going the right way? Am I missing something? No, there's nothing over there. What's down here? Nothing. Over here? Oh, tower. Duh. Bruh. Bro, what the fuck? As Avian activated the tower, doubts began to seep into their mind about what system of justice they had and any authority to act under. What are they trying to accomplish here? Poaching is a crime, but what does poaching Pokemon even mean? What makes it any different from catching? Isn't it just an arbitrary distinction between good catching and bad catching? These people are just doing what every trainer does. If anything, all you're accomplishing here is interfering with things that really aren't your business. But if these people are bad, what is it that makes you good? You stroll through these doors and catch everything you can, just because the Pokemon are legendary. What makes you better than them? Notions of friendship, compliance, and an ideal sold by Pokeball marketing companies. That's somehow the inside of one is a luxury resort, but the idea is just for your peace of mind. Because how else could you feel comfortable buying their products to force creatures into submission? Either way, they're just tools and data that you've arbitrarily decided to force your own feelings on to just for their utility. Pardon? I still have no idea where I'm supposed to go after that one, to be honest. Do I have to go all the way back? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I'm guessing I have to go all the way back. But I don't know where back is. Pardon? Oh, okay. Is it over here? I think it's this way. Do do bow bow. Do do bow do bow bow bow. Bruh. What the fuck is this place? What? Oh. There's nothing that way. I was like, what's this way? But there is nothing that way. Where's the... There it is. Bruh. Okay. And let's not even get started on PC boxes. How many Pokemon have you caught just to leave them in there? How many stories of trust and friendship and how many arbitrary decisions have led to creatures living out the rest of their days in the form of data? Do you even know how many you have trapped in your PC right now? What about all the other trainers who've just been left behind to gather dust like cartridges of games that nobody plays anymore? How many friends are rotting in the confines of forgotten adventures and old save files? Can you really go on deluding yourself into thinking that's okay? That just as soon as I stop talking, you can just go about your adventure without taking any real accountability? Why don't we go fix the problem here and now instead of continuing a cycle of guilt and willful ignorance? Oh, Jesus Christ. There are Pokemon here that, let's be honest, you never intend to use again. If you ever even did release them. What? No. No. You obviously don't get the situation you're in here. Maybe you're scared of pressing the release button, like doing so is itself some kind of moral violation. You're granting Pokemon their freedom instead of languishing in an incorporeal state for the rest of their infinite lives. Or maybe you feel clever for just closing the box. In that case, the only thing you've accomplished is demonstrating your dedication to willful entrapment and slavery. Either way, I think you misunderstand your situation. I don't have to let you go, so let's try this again. Release your Pokemon. Here. You can have a Bidoof and a Cherubi and a Noibat. Fine. It's a start. Now you're free to go about your anti-poacher business, pretending as if you have any legitimate claim to moral superiority over them. Let's do this again sometime. The fuck? What? Okay. I don't appreciate that, Lynn. There's that way. This way. Hehe. I made it. No. Where do I go? Okay. It looks like pull ahead of you somewhere along the way. I ain't a safe, no sweat. Rest is taken care of him, and I'll be popping back to check on them in short order. Just thought I'd take a brief survey of how things are out there. The rest of the team is far. They've scattered through this area, caging mons left and right. Downright deplorable. It's all you, Evian. I'm on support if you need a tune-up. Jinx is trapped in the cage. Alright, little guy. You just stay put until the real prize comes out. Wait, who are you? Poacher Margot. It's raining in its forest. Yeah, okay. Bruh. What? How are you? Pardon? How are you faster than what? How are you so fast without a choice scarf? Nidoking is not a fast Pokemon. Well, god damn it. Don't have a focus blast, please. Oh. Stop it. Bruh. Get wrecked. Maybe. Yeah. Let's get the sand back up. Let's call it Bugsington. Got him. Got him good. Excuse. Hey, stop it. Stop that. Stop that this instant. God damn. I was hoping I could get a quick claw proc. Excuse. I'm just saying with Umbreon. Oh, let's go. Bruh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That hurt. Alright, buddy. Got him. Got him good. A Crobat, you say? As long as you don't have, like, leash life, I should be fine. Yes, Super Fang. That's annoying. Don't pull out leech life. Oh, you have U-turn, bitch. Eh. Bruh. Ow. Got him. No. I want to stay in. That didn't do anything. Bruh. Okay. Get wrecked, nerd. Got him. You're not too bad in a fight. One down just like that. I don't have to damage the cage so badly. So the boss lets us fall back. Not just you for now, but if it turns out you're lying, I'll haunt your dreams at night. Relax, they told me they were going to look for help. I didn't expect someone as frail as you, but I already lost twice over, so I'll head out. If you're rounding up the others, be careful with Atreus. He can be a bit of a flirt. You'll find them over on that big ruin monument thing in the middle of the place. You can't miss it. Just go up 4 flights of stairs, down 1 flight, and go to the... Okay, for some reason someone graffitied those ruins with numbers and bright paint. Baby's first graffiti, I'm guessing. No, just miracle. Alright, I'm gonna go... talk to Ark. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my socials down below. They'll help me out a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.